Hello and welcome to UK Vegan Family. We have a very different style of video for you today.
But something that we're likely to do again in the future.
Yeah, it was brought to my attention from you, Daniela, about an article in the Herefordshire Times.
Yeah, that is showing Hereford's latest chicken scandal.
Yeah, the chicken scandal. So we're going to take you over to the article now and we're going to go and have a quick look at it.
So this is it.
Herefordshire villagers are calling for poultry shed plans to be rejected.
But why?
So let's see. This is the area in which it's going to be put, near Michael Church. And more than 80 people have been calling for Herefordshire Council to reject plans to build 3 new chicken sheds on a farm near Ross and Wye.
Which isn't actually that far from us, is it? Which is why we wanted to show you this article.
No. Let's... So this extra unit will result in an extra 260,000 more birds to go to their death at the slaughterhouse in Avera Foods, as it is stated here, submitted to meet the demand of Avera Foods Herefordshire.
Now this is what caught my eye the other day. We actually attended a chicken vigil at Avera Foods last year in the summer. And from memory, they actually murder 4.5 million birds every week.
Every week,
and they are now looking to add another 260,000 birds in one site.
Yeah, so one thing that sort of strikes me when I enter this page is the photo here. This very glorious photo.
Healthy looking birds.
Well, I wouldn't say quite healthy because
No.
their crowns are a bit pale. But other than that, it's very, very well presented.
Looks very clean.
It is, yeah, very, very well put there. So, what are they planning? They are planning. By doing this, it will provide opportunity to grow the family farming business.
So money.
Growth of local farming business will add value to Herefordshire. Money again. Wider economy through direct and indirect job creation. So there are about jobs and job security. The plans will also include an amenity building, 8 feed bins, concrete yard, which it's not going to be for the chickens.
No.
And a new access track.
What about bird flu, though?
I'm just skim reading now, but Ward Councillor Tony Fagan is concerned about environmental impact.
What about the animals? What about the impact on them?
So they don't care about the animals; they only care about the environment. No mention of bird flu, and we know it's quite rife at the moment.
Yeah, it is.
A massive expansion like this, we're struggling with phosphates in Y. It's going to have struggling. Scrutinising. What? Yeah. Right. Okay. So let's go and see what people of Facebook think.
Yeah, let's have a look at the community and see what they're thinking.
So let's see what they think of this. So we found this on Facebook, and let's go through some of the comments. So with the first one here, I support their application. I'm local.
Okay. You're local, are you?
Yeah, so he's local and he doesn't mind the smell of ammonia and really, really nasty, just death smell. I find it quite funny, impact on the environment. Again, environmental, huge carbon footprints, using lorries. How do you think they get to the slaughterhouse? How do you think they
go
get there?
in huge lorries.
Again, so... see, again, no mention of the animals' welfare, economy, climate.
Oh, vegan.
Yeah, we've got someone here. I've already loved that comment by the looks of it. So, yeah, have compassion for the animals. Yep, there's one. Or better, no, so here we've got one that says chicken. The other option is chicken from abroad, yummy chlorinated chicken. Why don't you just don't eat chicken?
How about you just eat plants?
And just, yeah,
Better for the animals.
There you
better
go.
for
Jobs,
your health.
better
jobs. For the planet.
It's good for the economy. It's good for the planet and all that. So this is not the first time.
Okay, so this has happened before then. Okay.
Right, so
all just about jobs. It's about money, about tourism. What about the animals? What about these beautiful birds?
Much better to have locally produced chicken than imported, especially as fed and grown and milled locally as well.
Are they sure that the chicken feed is grown locally?
So, yeah.
Because we all know what's happening to the Amazon rainforest, don't we?
We can go into that a bit further if you want. We've got that all covered for this one. I think someone fell asleep on the keyboard. Michael Church is nowhere near us on
really relevant, that one.
So, I'm not too sure on my geography.
Great comment down there, look.
Supermarkets, important foreign meat all the time. Here's local
farmer
choice. Oh, no.
What a shame.
What a joke. Support British, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we do support British, but not for these sorts of agricultural things. We're more into the...
Absolutely love chicken. Great in a curry. So I'm all for it. What an idiot. Is that their... That's their opinion. That's all they care about is their taste.
It stinks. I agree. Anyone who has ever worked or has had chickens, it does. It smells absolutely abhorrent. So not a problem. Don't like the smells of the countryside. Don't live there. No, complete disregard for the animals.
Yeah.
Again.
There's one up there as well. People eat chicken. It is probably the most popular meat. Blah, 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 blah. Where should they be sighted? How about we don't breed them into existence? You don't sight them anywhere, and you eat plants.
Yeah.
Much healthier sources of protein. You really don't need to eat birds. Really don't. And they're worried about traffic, look.
Traffic? Oh my God.
That's what they're worried about.
Call it a bypass, then it'll be thrown out.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Do people want the chicken factories to import foreign chickens from abroad and of questionable quality? Well, hang on a second. So, before we go further, we export quite a lot of chicken. So regardless of whether it's going in or out, it's still going in or out. So the environmental impact is still the same. So let's just get that one out of the way.
Here we go. Got to be vegetarian alongside this. Go hug a tree. Well, actually, no. Vegetarians also contribute to this animal abuse. Mm-hmm. You've got to be vegan to not pay for any of this.
Sent over from places like Thailand.
So basically...
So here we go again. We got like this what do they call it? And good English food.
That's so... All
yeah,
people...
it's also given us lots of diseases.
Yeah, exactly. COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, just not get demonetised already.
Pandemics. This all causes pandemics. Yeah, so... Community don't seem to like it.
Here's a great comment. Close them down and go free range. I don't mind paying extra. I'm sorry, Mr. Anonymous. We'll try and not mention you, even though you're going to see it on the computer. This is free range.
Yes, it is.
This is what they call free range. This picture, alongside the RSPCA plank, as long as it's got a plank there, it's fine. It's RSPCA approved. Free range.
And there's not a great deal of space in there, is there?
No. Does that look free range to you? Can you look that little snippet of that photo there? That doesn't look very free range, does it? But that's what it classed as free range.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll move on because we've rambled enough from that. So I'm going to take you back to that picture one more time, okay? So let's have a look at this quick photo here. Wow, what a beautiful...
Very misleading.
Yeah, oh yeah, look, it's in the middle of the countryside. What a beautiful place.
And as we said, we've been to Avera Foods.
So
we know what these birds look like.
So let's do a comparison. Let's see the birds here. And let's go to the birds that we saw entering Avera Foods.
poo straight away. Dirty. They're not clean. Just poor babies.
So, from the looks of this small clip, we can already see that their, feathers are being burned off. Their skin's red raw. Some of the chickens can't even stand up because their growth is so rapid.
And look how many crates you've got just on one wagon.
Yeah.
This place takes in 4.5 million birds a week.
Would you say that these? How old did you say these birds are?
They're about 6 weeks.
6 weeks. So these are still
They're
babies. Babies in adult bodies through genetic modification.
Got nowhere to move. Look at that one's really sore. Losing their feathers. If you haven't attended a vigil before, I would really recommend going and paying your respects. It's hard, but it has to be done. And you get 2 minutes with these birds.
Well, I've seen enough of that one, unfortunately. But you get the picture, I think. People might say, "Oh no, this is just their adult feathers coming through. That they haven't even made it to adulthood yet." So swivel on that one. Right.
So what does Avera Foods?
Shall we go and have a look at Avera Foods?
Yeah.
Let's see what they stand for and what they do. We've already
because this is where they're about to go.
Yeah, they're just about to enter. That's the last time they're going to see daylight, unfortunately.
Oh, it's the boys.
Oh, here's the boys. Hi, we're Avera Foods.
A company you want to work with and for. Oh, look, all there, look, our recipe. So it's all, it's just awful. Dedicated colleagues.
And they've done this for the past 60 years. Go them. Trying to hold my opinions in.
What we do, we murder birds.
Yeah, we know what you do, and it depends on what time of the year you do it. So let's have a look. So, this is the supply chain.
To produce? No, that's not the right word. It's to murder.
To murder. For
a quick taste.
I'm going to try and convert that at some point to actual what it is, and right. So yeah, they're involved in the parent stock.
Look,
so
they spike in our products.
So they spike the flock. They take the eggs. They hatch them. They feed them raw material.
And soya imported.
And soya, there you go. So
nothing local about
There's nothing local about that. So they're still importing stuff to feed these chickens.
And remember, there's 4.5 million birds entering here a week.
So
plus another 260,000.
Look how they've worded it as well. The main ingredient for our feed are wheat, barley, field beans, and oil from rapeseed from the UK. With soya added for protein. So they don't even have to state where the soya comes from there.
But protein. These birds are being given protein. So why don't you just eat the plants?
So there you go. There's 200 tons of soya being imported for these chickens on top of all the other soya that's being imported in for all the extra other cows and sheep and everything else. Pigs. So yeah, they get hatching. They rear them these free-range barns.
Yep.
And then transport
them to their death.
Yeah, and then they turn out like
so they go in a lorry and they come out looking like that, according to this website.
Butchered, hacked to pieces, but it's all right because they stick salt and pepper on it. And then they distribute it. So there you go, more transport, more environmental impact. So whoever is in this, Facebook feed, just...
export.
Export there. So look at that. Oh dear. So they export it as well to Europe.
Yeah. A bit of a scandal, really.
It is a
isn't it?
scandal. So
there's a lot of lies going on here. A lot of covering up.
oh, so they do it to turkeys as well. Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Right, let's have a quick look. Let's see what they say about welfare, because we have just showed you the state of these beautiful sentient birds. We are committed to protecting the health and well-being of the animals.
But it's okay because they're Red Tractor approved.
Yeah, Red Tractor is another lie, which is just there for animal agriculture.
Monitoring the telltale signs of good welfare.
Yeah. What?
Can you see the bums on these chickens? Do you think that looks like good welfare?
No. High standards.
What have I
Look.
just scrolled onto? Bullshit. That's what it's got. You know, excuse the pun there, but. Oh, what's this? Hormones? No, because they don't need it because they were genetically modified in the 1980s.
Our birds' growth is natural.
Based on their diet. Yeah, and their breed. That's where they've snuck it in there. Breed. They've selected a breed of chicken that grows so quick for their own body. Diet. Oh, but it's okay because they're vegetarian.
Most of it is vegetarian.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do add other stuff. Probably. Yeah,
So look, they're killing more animals. Fish meal.
Fish.
So not only are they killing the animals they're feeding the animals to, feeding it to the animals they're killing. It's
barbaric,
boldness.
isn't it?
Shed down their feathers, which are
Like
replaced
adult feathers.
See, there's another one. That's
they're
bullshit.
not adults.
They haven't even made it to adults yet. So
They're
don't
babies.
bullshit us.
Yeah.
I
think
it's we never use antibiotics routinely. So what is routinely? Where's your guidance on routinely? Is it? It's not. You know, there is no.
It says there, but if a bird is sick, we would much rather help it get better. And a lot of these places, they're just found dead. But of course, they want to help it get better. They want that money.
Yeah, because they want it to go and get murdered in the slaughterhouse.
So they can make some pounds. It's ridiculous.
Oh dear. Antibiotics in meat.
Yeah, I think I've seen enough, to be fair. It's all
beak
lies.
trimmings. There you go. They trim the beaks off because they're a bit feisty.
Permitted by RSPCA. I'm not surprised they're feisty in those conditions.
You know, if I was crammed up against like 259,000 other people in a barn no bigger, I could like swing me pecker around in, I would start lashing out as well. Unfortunately, genetic modification. So none of that.
No, because it's been being done for years.
It's been done.
Doesn't need to really happen now, I guess, does it?
Yeah, they don't have to do it anymore. I'm sure there's a.
So let's go back to what we were actually here to talk about.
So what are we saying then? What's the summary to this?
It's a complete scam.
It is a complete scam.
It's just complete rubbish. They're only concerned about it being on their doorstep. There's some concern over the environmental impact. There's some concern over the smell. It's local. No mention of the birds. No mention of, how they fit into all this, as long as they all get their selfish taste pleasures.
More concerned about imported bad quality death.
Yeah, it's a complete joke. Complete joke.
We'll leave this one in the hands of you lovely people in the comment section below. Let us know what you think, and we will catch you in the next one.
But thank you very much for all your support. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and the little notification bell so you don't miss our future lives or our uploads. And we'll see you very soon in the next video.
Yeah.
And as always, peace.